What I'd like to tell you about today is a few of the ways that we've partnered with ALMA and others to meet our common goals. And the talk that Cameron gave us this morning really sets up my presentation really well. And as he said last night, this is really about being accountable, participating, and leading. So get started here. Alberta Farm Animal Care is the livestock industry working together to promote responsible animal care. We're a not-for-profit organization made up of the various commodity groups across the province, as well as related groups like Alberta Agriculture and Rural Development, the Alberta Veterinary Medical Association, the auction markets, and so on. It's our vision that livestock in Alberta are respected and well cared for, and our mission is to be the coordinated voice, the collective voice for animal care in our province. Two of our primary goals at AFAC are, first of all, to create greater public understanding of the livestock industry's commitment to responsible animal care. And second is to support improvements in animal care within the livestock industry. And as we're all well aware, animal care is becoming increasingly important in the whole sustainability portfolio and will likely be pivotal in anchoring a lot of these efforts going forward. The focus for my talk today is farm animal care reality and consumer desire. Where's the fit? And I'd like to suggest that the fit comes through engagement. The vast majority of producers are 100% committed to responsible animal care and can show this in a number of ways. And like we've heard already today, as stewards of the livestock and poultry that we raise, we all have a great story to tell, and AFAC plays a role in helping the livestock industry promote that message and tell our story. We have a number of projects and programs that support consumer desire and promote responsible animal care, and I'll just share some of those with you today. The first one here is the alert line. It's a livestock care concern help and resource line where anybody can call when they have animal care concerns or to learn about common agricultural practices. So when the public calls, it's a really great opportunity to engage in discussion about what the realities of farming in Alberta are. And recently ALMA funded a review and update of this project that is just coming to a close right now and is really going to help us set the stage for the alert line to be more active and more connected with the livestock industry and hopefully ensure its long-term sustainability. The alert line demonstrates the initiative and the drive for the livestock industry to take care of its own issues before they become serious enough to be deemed real animal welfare infringements. And that's a really important message to be able to get out to the public. So we'll be working on that for sure. Another way that we're able to demonstrate that the livestock industry is committed to responsible animal care and a natural fit to engage with the public is through this livestock handling trailers and training program. The program manages a network of trailers across the province, and these trailers can be used anytime that livestock need to be contained, either for their safety or for the safety of humans. And it's been a great success so far. I'll let Floyd Mullaney, one of the main contractors on the project, tell you a little bit more about that in a short video. It's not going to work. Okay, let me tell you about the livestock handling trailers. They house equipment that will help in any of those situations, like a truck rollover on the highway or a barn collapse and things like that. And it's the video, Floyd went into some of the details that I had already mentioned about how our organization was formed in 1993 by the commodity groups. So it was the livestock industry who realized that they needed to get together to work on promoting and improving animal care. So right now on that program we have 12 trailers across the province, and we're hoping to grow the program by getting more trailers out into the hands of first responders to deal with situations like like I mentioned. And another main thrust of what we want to do to grow the program is to build a communications plan around it, because it really does tell a good story about how we're trying to be forward thinking and ensure that not only the animals but the people in these situations are taken care of. And the other thing to mention, you can see the logos at the bottom there. Lakeland College offers an associated course for anybody who might be called upon to respond to situations where these trailers are used. And we'd love to be able to grow that from just being able to offer the course at the Emergency Training Center to having satellite courses and update courses and refreshers and things either online or throughout the province. And there's been a lot of interest in other regions of Canada as well for this program, so we hope to be able to help out different jurisdictions as well. The Information Leadership Initiative is a project funded by ALMA and the AFAC member organizations. The goal here was to foster leadership through knowledge and engagement on critical issues that are current in animal care today. And the project was a partnership between AFAC and Meristem Communications, and Brad Brinkworth from Meristem is here today, so try to catch him in the networking sessions if you can, to see where we can take this program and further see successes with the Newsstream Farm Animal Care channel that was created through this ALMA project. On the project, over 600 key influencers from across the country in animal agriculture signed up to receive the biweekly e-newsletter service. And these key influencers, including media and people in all the commodity groups, help further disseminate the messages. And really ensuring that we have good information on current animal welfare issues is going to help when we're telling our story. So like I said, this project as well just came to an end, but there are opportunities, so definitely talk to us if there's any room for partnerships. The next program I'd like to tell you about is the Serving Communities Internship Program, which we've taken full advantage of over the last year or so at AFAC. We've worked with about a dozen post-secondary students through this program, and when they finish their internship, Alberta Enterprise and Advanced Education gives them a bursary of $1,000 if they've been successful in meeting the goals that we meet for their project. And this program is really great for us because it allows us to dabble in areas that we might look towards for growth, and allows us to meet AFAC goals by working with fresh new ideas from young people, the majority of which are coming to us from outside of our regular reaches and have no experience with the livestock industry. And they really relish the chance to learn about where their food comes from, and they are doing a big part in helping us tell our story through their own experiences in this program. Now, there's a video. I'm going to try 2 more times. This is a student video from a student from SAIT whose it's the very first video on our YouTube channel.
Animal Care. My name is Jeff. My family and I are proud to be Alberta turkey farmers. Today's video is being filmed in partnership project with Alberta Farm Animal Care. The goal is to help connect the public to what really happens on Alberta farms. Many people are unaware of how turkeys are raised in Alberta and across Canada, and they have certain assumptions on what they think happens. Many people believe that turkeys are grown in cages. This is not true. Turkeys are grown in one of these types of housing setups: environmentally controlled housing, semi-controlled housing, and outdoor ranges. All 3 methods of production ensure that birds have light, access to feed, water, and fresh air. During the time it takes to raise a flock, turkey farmers provide through attention to each and every bird. Today we will be going through a barn to look at 12-day-old poults. These are hens. As you can see, turkeys are not kept in cages. Turkeys are free to roam through the barn on floors, that are covered with soft, dry bedding. This particular bedding is made of wood shavings that are sourced new for each and every flock. Upon arrival from the hatchery, day-old turkeys called poults are placed in climate-controlled barns where they are kept warm, supplied with ample food and water. The first stage of their life, from the time of arrival to approximately 5 to 6 weeks of age, is called brooding.
So at this age in turkeys, they're losing their initial fuzz that they are hatched with and getting feathers on their wings and bodies. These are turkey toms. They're sexed at the hatchery, and the hens and toms are kept separate all the way through to protect the animals from abuse of each other.
The next growth stage is known as the growing cycle. This cycle lasts 10 to 17 weeks depending on target market weight of the bird. Hens, females typically reach 8.5 kgs and are typically raised for the whole bird market that most Canadians are familiar with, while toms, males, typically reach 12 to 15 kgs.
Responsible animal care is a priority for Alberta's 43 turkey farmers and their families. We take pride in the safe, high-quality products that we provide to consumers.
For more information, please visit our website at www.afac.ab.ca.
So that's the first of our student projects to go public. It went online this morning, actually. And it is an amateur video, but it's a real story on a real farm, and it's something that we can be proud of. So that's just a quick overview of some of the things that we're doing to align our values with those of the public. What more can we do to help align consumer desires with industry realities? We have 2 current ALMA-funded projects that'll help us do just that. The first one that I'll just mention briefly is called Keeping a Finger on the Pulse of Animal Welfare. And in this one, we will be working within the livestock industry to help identify impending challenges and enable groups to work together to learn from one another. And this work also centers around some consumer research into the perceptions of animal welfare, and the goal there is to help improve the connection between the Alberta public and animal agriculture. So the second project is actually called Telling Our Story, and it's a brand new project where we're going to be partnering with Farm On. Now, Farm On has already taught us that we've really got our work cut out for us. This graph shows a comparison of YouTube content views for PETA, Chipotle, which is a US restaurant chain, and all of the AFAC member organizations combined. So we've heard it already, but the evidence is really compelling. We have to be able to tell our story. It's not good enough just to keep your head down and do a good job. We really do need to speak for ourselves, and if we don't, somebody else might do it, and we might not like the angle that they choose to present our story with. So just a brief introduction to Farm On to introduce this partnership. They're a not-for-profit organization and a charity that has a proven track record of successful engagement with public and farmers on social media. Jackie and Ben from Farm On are here today, so if you get a chance to meet them over lunch, do take that opportunity to chat with them about all their successes so far and what they're working on currently. One example of their work is the Farm Voices movement, and it was launched in 2013 to raise awareness of farming with the power of images through social media. And the second Farm Voices campaign, which was completed this year on Earth Day, saw over 3,000 farmers from 25 countries engaged in this discussion. And the conversation is still ongoing because the hashtag is still very popular. You can check for it. Again, last try a video to let them speak for themselves to show you part of this project.
These last 4 days will most probably be the hardest days of my entire life. We're in a major disaster with this weather.
So that just gives you a bit of an introduction to Farm On, who we'll be partnering with on this Telling Our Story project. And like I said, it's a brand new project, and we're just in the strategizing phase with Farm On right now, planning what we'll do. So here's what we hope to work towards in this Telling Our Story project. First of all, we want to build awareness of AFAC and the animal welfare system in Alberta as the main goals. The second would be that we plan to develop a number of Heart of a Farmer type videos with Farm On, and the goal here being to showcase how real farmers care for animals 24/7, and hopefully this will be a powerful way to create understanding for consumers on how critical good animal care practices really are, and how they're integrated into everyday farming practices. And we'll work on debunking myths. And overall, the hope for this project is that the public will be more engaged with animal agriculture in Alberta, and will know that they can turn to AFAC for information and communication as a leader in animal welfare in this province. So the results of this work will be communicated through AFAC, through our member organizations, through our annual livestock care conference, social media, and hopefully through pickup on services like Newsstream Farm Animal Care, as well as by other agricultural media. And hopefully we can depend on you to help tell our story as well. So, are we exactly where consumers want us to be in every animal care story? No. but we are committed to continuous improvement, and we're also ready to talk about what happens now and why. We have a lot to be proud of here in the Alberta livestock and poultry industries, and the fact that we're all working together to promote what we do well in animal care and to commit to making improvements. These things will help ensure that our industry is sustainable, and having AFAC as part of that is something that we're really proud of. So with that, just a little plug to visit us online and sign up for our e-newsletter. I will be here for the rest of the day, and I'd love to have the chance to speak to you about what you think our main goals should be and how we can achieve those. And just a mention that lots of people have helped make this work successful, and in turn have made sure that AFAC is successful. I'd like to thank Alma for being a catalyst for a lot of this work, and to all our stakeholders and members for contributing to the good work that we do, including our contractors and Meristem and Farm On and Alberta Agriculture and Rural Development, and the list goes on and on. And I would, in addition to thanking all our partners, I'd like to thank you for your time and attention today.